U.S. warships sail through the islands that are still being discussed in the South China Sea. The United States has sailed 2 warships across several islands that are still being discussed in the South China Sea for the first time, a move that has sparked Beijing protests. The U.S. official told CNN that the USS Higgins missile destroyer and the USS Antietam cruiser sailed within 12 miles of the 4 Paracel Islands in what the U.S. Navy called a "freedom of navigation" operation, FONOP, intended to enforce cross-free rights in international waters. U.S. Navy operations took place Sunday, according to Reuters, who first reported it. Ian Story, senior fellow at ISEAS Yusof Ishaq Institute, told CNN that this was the first time under Obama and Trump governments that more than one U.S. vessel had been involved in such an operation. It seems that the U.S. is pursuing a line against China in the South China Sea. Of course, whether this will really have an impact on China's behavior is unclear, he said. China's foreign ministry and defense ministry accused Washington of violating Beijing's territory by sailing through the islands. A statement from ministry spokesman Lu Kong called on the United States to immediately stop the act in the territories of China. One of the islands involved in FONOP is the island of Woody, believed to have been used for military exercises involving Chinese nuclear-capable bombers earlier this month. But despite recent news, Story said it was more likely FONOP had been planned several months earlier as a show of support for U.S. allies ahead of Defense Minister James Mattis' visit to Singapore in the coming week. Mattis will be in Singapore for 2018 Shangri-La Dialogue, an annual gathering of world-renowned analysts and defense ministers. He could point to FONOPs at Paracels about 5 days earlier and say, "We protect the freedom of navigation in the South China Sea as we do around the world," he said. Source: Edition.cn. And thanks for watching and hearing about this latest military news. Video is just an illustration and hope you enjoy it.